Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And if you don't have a Valentine's Day, then here's a special Happy Valentine's Day to you. So yesterday we talked a little bit about what it takes to really get started getting healthy and getting fit, and kind of getting into the mindset of where I'm at right now. You know, that determination. It takes, like we said, a lot of discipline. I hope that y'all enjoyed that video. Today I just wanted to go over y'all a little bit. Just gonna start into my routine for the mornings, what I go through, what I do, and then as I go on in these video series, I'm gonna break everything down. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna have separate videos about each supplement that I take, each vitamin that I take, and whatnot, what they do, what they're for, why I use them, how much. You know, just explain what they're used for, what the body uses it for, and just go into a little bit in-depth explanation. One thing I want to talk to y'all about is tracking what you're doing. You know, one of the most important things is your diet. I found that tracking my diet became very, very important to me. Because as I began tracking what I was eating, my intake, and tracking what's called your macros, your nutrients, you know, your carbs, your protein, your fats, your sugars, you know, figuring out, you know, exactly what you're putting into your body whenever you eat, became very important to me, because I started tracking what I was eating. You know, I thought that I was eating healthy, and then I started tracking what I was actually putting into my body, and I was like, you know, wow, there's a lot of stuff here that I'm eating that is absolutely horrible for me. And so I started taking the time to do a little bit of research, figuring out exactly what I needed to be eating and what would be better for me to eat, versus, you know, what I'm trying to accomplish. For me, I'm trying to accomplish some weight loss, some fat loss, but I'm also trying to get some muscle gain. So right whenever I first started, I went on a ketogenic diet, or a low carb diet. Basically, you know, you basically want to cut your carbs down as low as humanly possible. You know, I did my best to keep my carbs under 20 grams a day. Usually I couldn't hit that mark. Usually I was somewhere, I'd say on average around 36 grams of carbs a day at my lowest. But I would do the best that I could. And you would want to have high fat, good fats, you know, no trans fat or anything like that. That doesn't mean you just go eat potato chips. You know, and like I said, I'm going to have other videos that goes into explaining all this as well. And then, excuse me, you also want to have, you know, a decent amount of protein in a ketogenic diet. But if your main goal is fat loss, then, you know, you don't have to necessarily worry about having a high protein intake. You know, if you're trying to build muscle, which is what I'm trying to do, then it changes a little bit. You want to have a real high protein intake. You know, I'll also have another video explaining that as well. But start tracking your macros. I use an app called MyFitnessPal. It is phenomenal. To say the least. It's got every kind of food you can think of. You can scan the barcode of foods if you want to. If you're at a restaurant, it's got a search option to where you can look at the restaurant's menu and pick whatever you're eating from the menu, and it enters everything for you. So it's absolutely wonderful app. It really is. So I definitely recommend that you start using MyFitnessPal. It's an app by Under Armour, the brand Under Armour. And so then I also use Record, or Record, whichever way you want to pronounce it, which is Under Armour's app that tracks. Excuse me. I'm not completely awake yet today. My apologies. But it tracks your workouts and what all you are doing in your workout. You can put exact workouts in, details, calorie loss, you know, all sorts of things. And both these apps also link to the Apple Health Kit app as well. I'm not sure for Android. I'm not an Android user. I'm a solely Apple user. So it's really great. It links to the my Health Kit app, and which is wonderful for tracking all of your workouts, your nutrients, your sleep cycle. I mean, it tracks a million things. So I definitely recommend getting on the Health Kit app if you are an iPhone user. Start getting familiar with it. Start entering, your body mass, your lean body mass, your sizes, your vitals. Start recording all this information. Start realizing where you are as a person. Whenever you start realizing where you are yourself, that's whenever you can start to realize, where you need to improve, what you need to improve, what you need to do to start setting goals, and what your goals might actually be. So as you go forward in this, you can start doing that, and it will help you incredibly. You have no idea. So I've got my protein here. It is the MTS brand. It is absolutely wonderful. I've tried some other ones, but so far I like the MTS. It tastes really good, and it's high in protein. I do believe it's, let's see here, 24 grams per serving. Correct? Excuse me, 25 grams per serving. I'll see if I can put that up there so you can see it, if we can get it to clear up the picture. There we go. But it tastes really good. You can either mix it with water, milk, or make a shake, whatever you want to do with it. It really tastes good, phenomenal good. So I usually take that first thing in the morning. I talked the other day about my All Day You May drink that I drink, which is up here. Let's see here. All Day You May. It's a Rich Piana product. It is full of branched chain amino acids and a million other things that I think are wonderful. I'm going to be doing a review of that once I've started saturating my system with it a little bit more, and I can actually start seeing the results, which really and truly I've already started seeing results when I drink it. My workouts, I can push a little bit harder, I push a little more weight. My recovery is getting better now that I'm starting to saturate my system with it. I'm not sore as long after my workout, so I definitely recommend it. What else? I also have a branched chain amino acid called AminoLast that I use. I usually drink that along with my pre-workout, which is the C4 made by Cellucor. That's my pre-workout that I use. Basically just gives you extra strength whenever you're doing your workout, and then I take the AminoLast with it, get those branched chain amino acids into my system so they can start working while I'm working out, and repairing those muscles and starting actual muscle growth. And then when I come back out for my workout, I use another Rich Piana product called Creatine. It's his brand of creatine. I've just done a lot of research on it. It's a great product. It's got several different types of creatine in it, and works really well. I'm going to also be doing a review on that in a separate video whenever I get done with that cycle. It's 14 days that until your body's fully saturated with it. So once it is, I'm going to do a video and just to kind of go over how it went and everything. So then other than that, I take several vitamins a day. I take milk thistle, which is for liver health. As I've said in previous videos, we've got some liver issues, and it helps a lot. Then I also take the Megamin Sport from GNC, which is a multivitamin. It's got a bunch of different stuff in there that's really good for you. Fish oil, I take about 5 of these, or 5 of these a day. Fish oil, it is got a bunch of omega-3s in it, which is absolutely wonderful for you. I'm going to be going over doing a review of that and telling you why fish oil is good and the reasons why you should be using fish oil. So other than that, I do take a potassium supplement. I'm up to about 8 of those a day. People don't realize that your intake of potassium should be around 4,700 milligrams a day, and most people are getting nowhere even close to that. Even with taking 8 potassium pills a day, I'm still only taking that's only 800 milligrams, because each of them are 100. Well, 98 or 99 is the biggest you can get, over the counter. So at any rate, that is what I take as of right now. And I'm going to be making a video going over each product and why I use them, what they're used for. I want to do some stuff on electrolytes, help you explain what electrolytes are, what they're used for, what they're good for. And I will start doing that soon, so stay tuned. I hope that you're enjoying the videos. If there's anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like me to touch on, anything you'd like me to change, questions, you can always ask questions in the comments section below. Also check out my Facebook, The Fitness Addicts, and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day.